Okay, so we are going to start. What am I doing? Outdoor run. No, no, no. There it is. So let me take my glasses off because I can't practice with my glasses and my socks. And so what I'm trying to do is bring my heart rate down right now. So I'm going to come into a comfortable seated position. I'm going to sit in thunderbolt pose. So I'm sitting on my calves and my sit bones are on my heels. And I'm going to do a breathing exercise to bring my heart rate down. So my heart rate right now after running is in the 90s. I'd like to bring it down to at least the low 80s, maybe mid 70s. So we're going to do something called square breathing. So we're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. So breathe in through your nose, 2, 3, 4, then hold, 2, 3, 4, then breathe out, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold, breathe in, hold, breathe out through your nose as well, hold, breathe in, hold, breathe out, and hold, 2, 3, 4. You can also do this with bigger numbers like 6 or 8. There are some people who don't like holding their breath. It's traumatic, it doesn't feel good. But the holding of the breath is you're regulating your carbon dioxide. So the carbon dioxide tends to help us bring our heart rate down. Okay, so we're sitting in our comfortable seated position. Let's find our mind after that breath. And let's do a connect to movement exercise, just a quick one. So bring the arms out to the side, palms up. In one breath, bring the arms up overhead. Touch your fingers, hold, and hold your breath. Reverse your palms and exhale, fingertips to the mat and hold. So we're doing our square breathing with a movement. Reverse the palms, bring the hands up, touch your fingertips and hold the breath. Reverse the hands, exhale, arms all the way down. Okay, so let's get into some stretching. And what we're trying to do here is to lengthen the muscles, because when you're running and doing a repetitive exercise, you're shortening the muscles. They get used to doing a repetitive thing and then they shorten up. So let's find ourselves in a tabletop. Fingers are spread wide, fingers are gripping the mat, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and tops of my feet are on the mat. Let's do some circles. So I'm bringing my hips back to my heels, over to the other heel, and back forward. And over to the side, and back. So I'm doing circles, right? Just getting some blood flow to the hips. And if you're going clockwise, go counterclockwise. Excuse me. And then let's come to center. Okay, let's work on the hips for a moment. Bring the right leg up, keep the knee bent. Push the mat away, keep your arms straight. Right knee out to the right side as high as you can, and then back down. Let's do that one more time. Leg up, knee bent. Leg out to the side, knee bent, and back down. Extend the right foot to the end of the mat, roll over the toes, and this should feel good. Rolling over the toes, maybe sawing forward and back as you roll over the toes. Let's lift the right leg, bring it across your body, placing the right foot on the outside of the left side of the mat. And this is a great stretch for the TFL. Pushing the mat away with your hands, feeling the shoulder blades roll off the side of your back. Pushing the right heel back in space as you keep your hips in the same place. So don't let your hips go off to the side with your heel. Now let's raise that leg and bring it all the way across, placing it on the outside of the right side of the mat. And then bring the torso up into gate pose. So my right leg is long and going off to the side like a flying buttress. Now if you need your block for this, for stability, place your block in front of you or place your hands on your hips and then come back, bending the torso forward, bending your left knee and coming forward and come back up. If you need to pad your knee for this. So I'm working out my hip on the right side and my quads on my left side. And let's do one more and then come up. Place the right hand on the right knee, left arm up, vertical, and then start to lean towards the right, bringing your bicep towards your left ear, left bicep. Taking a deep breath and place the left hand on the ground. Bring the right arm straight up and then start to angle towards the left wall, bringing that bicep towards your ear. Excellent. Now bring the right foot to the top of the mat. We're in our 90-90. I need my 2 blocks for this. Let's straighten the right leg, coming into half splits. I use my blocks as stabilizers. You don't need blocks. You can place your hands on your hips. So I'm bringing my hips back in space as I lean forward. Toes are pointing towards the ceiling. And just holding here and breathing. Find your breath in through the nose. So breathing in through the nose, and we're still holding, breathing in through the nose helps regulate your heart rate. And when you're running, breathing in through the nose helps regulate your heart rate. And let's come back up. Bring that foot back to 90-90. Remove the blocks and come back to a kneeling position. And come back to tabletop. Let's do the same on the other side. Raise the left leg, keep the knee bent. Push the front of the mat away with your arms, don't dump down. Left knee out to the left side and back down. Left knee up, out to the side and back down. Left knee up, out to the side and back down. Extend the left foot to the end of the mat, roll over the toes, saw back and forth, roll over big toes, small toes, middle toes. Raise that leg, bring it across, placing the left foot on the outside of the right side of the mat, pushing the front of the mat away. Again, don't dump down. Heel is going straight up. The back of the heel is going straight up. And push that heel away from you as you keep your hips in the same place. And raise the left leg, bring it all the way across, place it on the outside of the left side of the mat. Come up into our gate pose. And then bring the hips back, leaning forward. Let's do 3 of these, or 4, or 2. Do as many as your body says you need to do. I'm doing 3. And then come up into our gate pose again. Place the left hand on the left knee, right arm comes straight up. And then start to lean over to the left, bringing that bicep as close to the ear as you can. And come back up, placing the right fingertips or the right hand or the right fist on the floor. Left arm comes straight up. And then start to angle it towards the right wall. Left heel, left foot is grounded. Left fingertips are reaching. And then come back in, placing the left foot at the top of the mat. Grab your blocks if you need them. And then lengthen, straighten the left leg. Pulling the hips back and starting to lean forward. So yeah, even while you're running, trying to breathe in through the nose and then out through the nose with your mouth closed really helps you regulate that heart rate, and it's all connected to the CO2, the carbon dioxide that you're keeping in your bloodstream, in your lungs as you run. And you can do this with your stride too. So taking in, for example, taking in a breath through your nose. Yes, we are holding here. A breath through your nose every 4 steps, and then a breath out every 4 steps, or whatever feels comfortable. Taking a deep breath, and an exhale, come all the way up, and then replace that knee next to the right knee. Okay, coming back into our tabletop. Going to bring my knees wide and then sit back so that my sit bones come between my feet into hero pose. So I'm in my hero pose, tops of my feet are on the floor. If this is uncomfortable, you can take a block and sit on the block at different heights, whatever is comfortable for you. And then I'm going to tell you that right here is a great stretch for the inner thighs, that pelvic stabilizers in here, and for your quads, and also the ankles. If it's in your practice, you can start to lean back. So I'm using my hands as guides, and I'm coming back onto my elbows. And just giving some length to those inner muscles, those muscles that are connected from the spine, the back of the pelvis to the front of the pelvis, the muscles that connect the femur to the pelvis. Psoas, piriformis, glute, the 3 glute muscles. And if you want to go further, this is how you bring your back all the way down to the floor. Grab your ankles with your hands and just lower to the floor. Let's stay here for 5 breaths. 5 breaths is about 20 seconds, I guess. Now to get out of this, just use your abs, your elbows, and I'm pulling on my ankles, take my left hand and put it behind me as a piston to help me come all the way up, and then keep going forward, coming into a child's pose, wide knee child's pose. And come back up, come to tabletop, curl the toes under, lift the knees, push back into down dog. And let's give our calves some love here. So I am pedaling my feet back and forth. Not worried about my down dog alignment right now. I'm just worried about lengthening my calves. So let's come into a down dog, pushing the hips back, framing the ears with your shoulders or biceps. My knees are bent. Then I'm going to start to straighten my legs. Not only is this good for the shoulders, it's good for lengthening those calves and the tendons around the ankle. Let's come up on the toes, look towards the top of the mat, tiptoe to the top of the mat. And this is where I'm going to use my tennis ball. So I'm in a forward fold, make my way all the way up, chin to chest, head comes up last, roll the shoulders back a couple of times. And if you have a tennis ball, place it on the mat. And this is great for rolling out the bottom of your foot. So I'm using my right foot, rolling on the bottom part of my arch, over my big toe area, across my toes, along the blade of the foot, come back, and the heel. You may not think you're doing a lot for the heel, but you are. And then when you're done with that, go over to the other side. Oh, that feels so good, man. Cross your toes along the blade, and there you go. Goodbye, tennis ball. All right, so we have about 3 minutes. Didn't want this to go more than 20 minutes. Let's come to the top of the mat. Hands at prayer. We're in our mountain pose. Let's bring the arms out to the side and up overhead. Breathe in. Bend the knees. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat. Left leg to the back of the mat, and we're in a runner's lunge. Now scooch the right foot to the edge of the mat and bring both hands on the inside of your right foot, and we're in our lizard pose. And in lizard, my left leg is long and strong. It's not bending down. And then the middle of my pelvis is going towards the mat. My right shoulder is in line with my right knee. I have my right arm up against my right shin. Excuse me. And just holding. Let's bring the right foot to the back of the mat. Push back into down dog. Come up on your tiptoes. Tiptoe to the top of the mat. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Arms out to the side and up overhead. Breathe in. And bring the hands to prayer. Inhale, arms out to the side and up overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, hands to the top of the mat, right leg to the back of the mat in your runner's lunge. Scooch the left foot to the edge of the mat. Bring both hands on the inside of your left foot. Right leg is long and strong. Left arm is up against my left calf, bringing that middle of my pelvis down towards the mat. It's not a lot. And then bring the left foot to the back of the mat. Bring both knees to the mat. Touch your big toes together. Push back into a temporary child's pose. And then let's come up, cross the ankles in the back. Roll over your ankles into a seated position and come to a seated forward fold. Let's bring the left ankle on top of the right knee, placing the left hand on top of the left knee and cradling the foot with your right hand, and start to lean forward. And just hold right here in our seated pigeon. And on an exhale, come back up. Extend that heel to the end of the mat. Bend your right leg, bring the right ankle on top of your left knee, right hand on top of right knee, cradle the foot with your left hand, guide that knee down as you lean forward. Taking a deep breath, on an exhale, come back up, extend that leg to the end of the mat. Have a block handy as you lower to the mat, one vertebra at a time, rolling it out. Head meets the mat last. And bring that block and place it underneath your sacrum, right at the top of your tailbone. Place your hands palm down next to your body on either side of your hips. And then bring the legs up into tabletop. And then extend the feet to the ceiling. So when running, a lot of our blood pulls towards the feet. Another reason why our heart works harder. So this is bringing some of that blood back towards your heart, back towards your midsection. So find that balance point so you're not too far over your head, too far forward, where you don't have to think about your feet at all. And bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet to the floor, raise your hips, bring the block out. Let's do a little happy baby. So bring the knees in towards your chest, grab the knees with your hands, bring the knees in to your armpits, your chest, roll side to side, massage the lower back. And then happy baby, take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. And then bring the soles of your feet pointing towards the ceiling. So we're kind of in a squat, but we're squatting on the ceiling, right? Or squatting on our back. And endeavor to bring your shoulders towards the mat. If it's in your practice, you can lengthen the right leg and play with that a little. Rebend the right leg, lengthen the left leg. Play with that a little. And then release your fingers. Bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Bring the blades of the feet to the outside of the mat. Windshield wiper to the left. Windshield wiper to the right. Windshield wiper to the left. And the right. And then one more each side. And then extend the heels to the end of the mat. Bring the hands alongside your body, palms facing up. And again, I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to keep your mind in your body and being present and aware. So in Shavasana, this ending pose here that we're doing, bring your mind into your body, into your toes, and go from your toes all the way to the top of your head and just notice. Notice how your body feels after a run and after a short yoga practice. So the body is endeavoring to bring itself back to homeostasis. Bringing the heart rate down, nervous system is coming down. You can notice the nervous system tingling. Your breath rate is coming down, heart rate is coming down to normal, to resting. And even your mind is evening out. Let's bring some movement to our toes and our fingers. You have the option to bring your arms up overhead, hook your thumbs together, give yourself a big body stretch. Bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet to the floor, roll over to one side or the other, whichever feels comfortable. Cradle your head on your bicep. Just pause, breathe in through the nose. And when you're ready, come up to a comfortable seated position. I'm going to use a block to sit on to elevate my hips. And here we are. Nice post-run yoga session. All done. Bring your hands to prayer. Thumbs at your sternum, at your heart center. Bow your head. And gratitude is part of the practice. Being grateful that you can run. Being grateful that you have time to run, time to do a practice session, a yoga practice afterwards. Be grateful for your good shoes. Be grateful for double lacing. Taking a deep breath. Exhale, let it all go, and continue on your Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow for Meditation Mondays, and Wednesday for Yoga with the Neighbor Ladies at 8 a.m., and then an after-work yoga session on Friday at 6 p.m. All right. Thank you.